Hey Alexa, go to YouTube.
Here is YouTube.
What? What do you need? No, just eggs, right? I'm just coming some eggs. I'm on stream, Dad.
I'm trying to.
No, but I'm on YouTube. No, you can't.
You have to make us some eggs right now because I'm being sleeping.
Okay. All right.
And I'm unready.
All right. I know. Close that door over there so I don't hear it. All right.
Act as if nothing is impossible. Let that idea sink into the very core of your being. What would change within you if you truly believed that no limitation could bind you, no barrier could hold you back, no circumstance had the power to deny your desire? The world you experience is but the reflection of your inner assumptions. And to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled is to clothe yourself in the reality of the thing desired before the world shows even a trace of it. Imagination is not idle. It is the divine creative power within you, the one true source of all manifestations. When you act as if nothing is impossible, you give permission to your imagination to shape your outer world according to your inner convictions. You are not waiting for evidence. You are providing the evidence through your consciousness. The outer world bends to the inner vision. It always has, it always will. Do not wait for proof. That which waits for proof denies the power that brings all things to pass. You must dare to live in the end. Assume that what you desire is already yours. Walk through the world not in hope, but in certainty, not in longing, but in fulfillment. When you speak, speak from the place where your wish has already come true. When you move, move as one who already possesses what others still seek. This is not arrogance, it is alignment. The world will respond to you not as you are, but as you assume yourself to be. It does not matter what you presently see or hear. The facts do not matter. The only thing that matters is your inner state. The question is not, is it possible, but am I assuming it now? All things are possible to the one who lives in the consciousness of already having. There is no effort in this. It is not a strain. It is a silent inner knowing that what you have accepted as true will externalize. When you act as if nothing is impossible, you are not pretending. You are choosing. You are stepping into the version of yourself that already exists within the limitless field of possibility. Every version of you already exists. The version that is loved, healthy, wealthy, successful. It is not a fantasy. It is real, waiting to be claimed by your assumption. The door opens when you enter the state. You must feel it. You must feel it real, not tomorrow, not when the world gives you a sign now. You are not waiting on the world. The world is waiting on you. Creation is finished. All things are. Your job is to select, to dwell in the end, to think from it, to let go of the how and become one with the state desired. Is the secret that moves mountains and calms storms. You are not asking for a miracle. You are becoming the miracle by assuming it is already done. So rise, speak, move, think, breathe as though nothing is impossible. Because in the world of imagination, all things are already yours. You are the operant power. Your belief shapes your reality. Your assumption defines your experience. What you accept as true becomes your world. Your reality mirrors your inner assumptions. This is not just a poetic statement. It is the immutable law of consciousness. Whatever you hold to be true in your inner world, whatever you consistently accept without doubt, projects itself into your external experience. You are not observing the world as it is. You are seeing the world as you are. Every event, every encounter, every circumstance you experience is a reflection of the beliefs you carry within. To understand this is to hold the key to transformation. For if you can alter your assumption, you can alter your life. You do not attract what you want, you attract what you are conscious of being. The state you occupy inwardly determines the condition you meet outwardly. If you believe the world is full of struggle, betrayal, and scarcity, then your world will reflect those assumptions back to you in countless forms. You will find people who deceive, opportunities that vanish, and doors that remain closed, but not because the world is inherently that way. It becomes that way for you because your consciousness has ordered it so. It is not personal, it is law. The subconscious mind receives your assumptions as commands. It does not judge, it does not argue, it accepts and expresses. If you say to yourself often enough, "No one understands me," or "I'm always overlooked," your subconscious will accept this and faithfully reproduce it in your outer experience. You will meet people who misunderstand you. You will be passed over in conversations and opportunities. The world will comply. But if you change the inner dialogue, if you persist in the belief that I am always heard, I am valued and respected, and feel the truth of that even before it appears, your reality must shift to reflect your new assumption. The law works impersonally. It does not care what you assume. It simply makes it so. This is both a profound responsibility and an incredible gift. If you accept this truth, then you are no longer a victim of circumstance. You become the architect of your life. Nothing happens to you by chance. Everything that appears in your world has first lived within you as an idea, a belief, or a feeling. This is why self-awareness is the beginning of power. Until you become aware of what you are assuming, you will continue to relive the same pattern, not realizing that the source is not out there but within. There is no outer cause. There is no power outside of consciousness. Everything you experience is pushed out from the assumptions you hold. If you assume you are lucky, opportunities arise effortlessly. If you assume you are unworthy, you will face reject, ion at every turn. The world does not create your state. It reflects it. Your job is not to manipulate conditions, people, or circumstances. Your only task is to change your assumption, to occupy a new state of being and let the outer world catch up. When you understand this, you realize that nothing is set in stone. No condition is final. Nothing has to remain the way it is. If your life today is filled with hardship, loneliness, or limitation, it is not a punishment. It is simply the harvest of prior assumptions. Change what you accept as true, and the harvest must change. The world is malleable, plastic to the touch of your belief. You need not fight with what is. You need only withdraw your attention from the undesirable and give your full inner focus to what you now choose to be true. This is not about wishful thinking. It is about conviction. It is about dwelling in the inner feeling that what you desire is already so. The assumption must be felt in the present tense. You must think from the state, not of it. If you assume wealth, do not say, "I will be wealthy someday." Instead, dwell in the state of already being wealthy. What would you feel? What would you do? How would you think? Carry that inner knowing through every moment of your day. Let it color your words, your tone, your posture. Let it become so real within that the outer world has no choice but to mirror it back to you. People often think they must first change the world to feel different within. They want to see the money in their account before they feel abundant. They want to be loved outwardly before they feel lovable. But this is a reversal of the law. The outer follows the inner. If you wait for the world to give you permission to change your assumption, you will wait forever. You must leave. You must assume the new identity regardless of what your senses report. The senses only reflect past the sun. Shams. They are not the truth. The truth is what you now claim within yourself. There is tremendous power in this awareness. For once you know that your inner state creates your outer world, you stop blaming others. You stop waiting for life, timing for permission. You realize that you are the cause. And with that realization, you reclaim your power. If something in your life displeases you, you no longer feel helpless. You no longer react. You revise. You go within and change the assumption. You choose again. And this choice is not made once, but daily, hourly, moment by moment. You persist in the new belief until it takes root. The world is a mirror, not a creator. It shows you who you are being. If you want to know your current assumptions, look around. Your relationships, finances, health, and circumstances are all echoes of your inner conversation. If you want to know what you truly believe, listen to what you say to yourself in silence. That is the seed, and from that seed your world blooms. If you change the root, the fruit must change. If you plant a new belief, the results must reflect it. This is not about positive thinking in the shallow sense. It is not about repeating affirmations without belief. It is about feeling the truth of your assumptions so deeply that the world cannot help but conform. You must saturate your mind with the conviction that what you want is already yours. You must claim it within. The law cannot be broken. What you feel to be true inwardly must appear outwardly in due season. Imagination is the creative power of reality. It is not a tool we use occasionally, nor is it some fanciful indulgence reserved for the dreamer or the artist. It is the essential mechanism by which all things are brought forth into the world. Everything that you see, hear, and experience is once first imagined. The house you live in, the clothes you ear, the words you speak. Each originated in the unseen realm of thought and image before they appeared in tangible form. Nothing exists in the world that was not first held in consciousness. You are not given imagination by accident. It is not a passive element of your being. It is your divine creative faculty. When you imagine, you are creating. And what you persist in imagining with belief and feeling must eventually solidify and crystallize into form. You may not know how or when it will happen, but imagination never fails to produce according to the depth of your conviction. It does not matter if you call it vision, dreaming, visualizing, or inner seeing. When you engage your imagination with feeling and intention, you are planting seeds in the invisible soil of your subconscious. And that soil never returns void. There is no limit to what imagination can do because there is no limit to consciousness. All things already exist in the infinite field of possibility. And through imagination, you choose which version of reality you will experience. You do not force reality to conform. You select the version you desire by embodying it in imagination. Once assumed and felt to be real, it begins to move toward you. The outer world rearranges itself to reflect what most people use their imagination. They imagine worst-case scenarios. They rehearse arguments. They envision rejection, failure, and loss. And then, without realizing,
what's up, the good twin?
These very things into their life. They call it fate, misfortune, or bad luck.
Baby, go. I'm streaming. Okay, go. Seriously, go. I'm streaming. I'm going. Go. Baby, I'm making you breakfast. Go. I'm streaming. Be serious. Hey, what up, good twin? I'm just over here being a dad, y'all. I'm just being a dad over here. You know, my morning routine for the kids. Got to make them breakfast. Got to get them ready for school. And, you know, I'm enjoying the time that I have with my children. And every morning I sit here and I listen to philosophy. Thank you. That's do matter. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that 100%. But I got to listen to, I'm just sharing my morning, y'all. I'm sharing my morning with everybody here so they can see my approach to life. You feel me? And I appreciate you guys so very much. Make sure you guys check out my content. Make sure you guys check out my page, my YouTube page, my Instagram page, and my TikTok page. They're all the same. El Papa TikTok. You feel me? Let's go. Hey, y'all, listen to I endorse Alan Watts, y'all. Alan Watts is the guy right here.
But the truth is that they have simply used imagination in reverse. Imagination is always working. The question is never if you're imagining, but what you're imagining, whether you are aware of it or not. You are constantly impressing ideas upon your subconscious mind through the images and assumptions you entertain about the day. To live consciously is to direct imagination intentionally. You become a deliberate creator rather than a victim of circumstance. You understand that imagining success, love, peace, health, or wealth is not merely daydreaming. It is a sacred act of creation. You are constructing the inner pattern from which the outer will be molded. If you persist in imagining a version of yourself who is fulfilled, confident, and secure, and you feel the reality of that vision deeply, then the world must reflect that version back to you. Key is not in the words, but in the feeling. It is not enough to merely say, I am successful or I am loved. You must feel it as if it were true. Now the feeling is the secret. It is the emotional charge behind the image that gives it power. When you imagine with strong emotion, you impress the idea upon your subconscious mind. And once accepted, it will move all things necessary to bring about its fulfillment. People, events, and circumstances will be drawn to you seemingly by coincidence. But there is no such thing. It is the law working through the vehicle of imagination. Imagination is more real than the physical world because the physical world is born out of it. What you see with your eyes is the shadow of a deeper reality, one that exists within you. The senses only report what has already taken form. They cannot show you the cause. The cause is always found in consciousness. That is why living by the senses alone leads to limitation. If you only believe in what you can see, you are trapped in a loop of repetition. But when you believe in what you can imagine, you open yourself to infinite possibilities. You do not need evidence before you can begin. Imagination does not depend on current facts. It is free. It is the one faculty you can use without cost, without permission, and without limit. If you are living in lack, you can. Imagine abundance. If you feel unwell, you can imagine wholeness. If you feel unloved, you can imagine being cherished. You can lift yourself out of any state by assuming.
Baby, hey guys, you guys need to go in the room. I'll call you when the food's ready, please. I'm streaming. Go. Go, dude. Go, Charlie. It's kindergarten day off today, or Head Start. If you're in Head Start, you got to stay home. Mohammed.
Occupy the state mentally and
I do need likes. 100% I need likes. Thank you.
Think from the place where your desire is already realized. Ask yourself how you would
Family's everything, yo. What up, Jenna? What up, Josie?
if your desire were now true.
Guys, listen, dude. I'm gonna tell you one more time. I'm streaming. I need y'all in your room. I'll call you when your food is ready. Christian, you're disrupting the process for me, dude. Look at me. Christian, come here. Come here. Come here. Christian.
You are not faking something when you act.
Charlie, you guys need to go in your room. You're messing up my stream, yo.
You are saying
I'm working. Go. Thank you. God, man.
Nothing dishonest. You are not lying to yourself. You are telling the deeper truth. That imagination precedes manifestation. What you see with your inner eyes is real, if not more so, than what you see with your outer eyes.
I get really upset when I'm streaming and shit, and I can't because of my kids and shit. You feel me?
When you begin to trust your imagination more,
Like streaming is a job, y'all. I got my Instagram stream, I got my TikTok stream, I got my YouTube stream. They're all going, and I'm trying to sit there, stay in sync. You feel me? I don't need this problem right here. You feel me? Like I'm cooking breakfast. It's not a real problem. It's just that they love to be on stream also. They love to be on stream. Everybody loves to be on stream. You feel me? It's crazy. And when I was doing it back then, everybody thought I was crazy. Now I'm losing my focus here. I'm losing my focus here. What up, Melly?
Begin each day with a clear vision of the life you desire. Close your eyes and see it. Feel it. Live it inwardly. And throughout the day, return to that state. When doubt arises, return to the image. When the world shows you the opposite, return to the feeling. Persist and do not waver. The world must yield. It has no choice, because it is not the creator. It is the creation. Imagination is the seed of all experience. When you treat it as sacred, when you understand its power and use it deliberately, you step into a different kind of life. You stop reacting and start creating. You stop hoping and start knowing. You stop waiting and begin embodying. The moment you realize that imagination is reality, you are free. You no longer need to fight the world. You simply go within. Assume the new state and allow reality to reflect your inner world. Live from the end, not toward it. This is the secret that transforms the invisible into the visible, the imagined into the experience. It means you no longer place your desire in the future, hoping one day it will arrive. Instead, you mentally and emotionally occupy the state where your desire is already fulfilled. You become it. You think from it. You feel it now in this very moment as though it were the only reality. This shift in awareness changes everything because you're no longer longing, reaching, or waiting. You are being, and being is the foundation of manifestation. Being is the creator of manifestation. When you live from the end, you are not concerned with how your desire will come to pass. You do not calculate the steps or analyze the path. You rest in the conviction that it is already done. From this state of certainty, the world begins to organize itself around your assumption. People you've never met, events you couldn't have planned, circumstances beyond your understanding begin to move. Why? Because your assumption creates a new point of attraction. You are no longer moving towards the goal. You're attracting to yourself everything that matches the state you have entered. Living from the end is not about pretending. It is not about hoping that something will change. It is about embodying the change. Now, if you desire to be loved, you must live as someone who is already loved. Not just in your mind, but in your emotional body, in your reactions, in your choices. You must feel the warmth, the connection.
Hey, Christian, Charlie, come here.
Of already having the relationship you desire. If you long for success,
you guys gotta calm down, though. You guys can't act up.
One who is already successful.
Okay? I'm streaming, so here's your breakfast right here. Here's your coffee.
The ease of that state, even before it shows up in your bank account or in your career.
Your coffee, thank you.
Your outer world will follow your inner identity, not the other way around.
Yeah.
You cannot live in the end while simultaneously keeping your attention on life. If you are constantly checking for results, wondering when it will happen, or doubting your power.
Look, Dad, look at my big wing.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
You guys want me to show you my big
Hey,
wing?
come and drink your coffee, Dad.
Look at my big wing, guys. They can see it.
They can see it on.
Yeah. Let me show Casper the ghost.
All right.
You can see that. Look.
Alexa, play big guy.
Here's what I found.
Guys, you want to know what the big guy song is like? I'm going to show
Don't
you.
show that. Don't touch that, baby. Just let it play, baby. Go eat breakfast, please.
Dad, let them play by itself.
I know, baby, but you guys are taking over the stream. I'm gonna let go. I'm trying to put some music on for you. This is what I do in the morning, y'all. I gotta feed the kids, y'all. I gotta feed the kids.
Yeah. You You know how we
Yep, you know how we do.
Yeah.
You know me?
But me and my dad and my brother fall asleep.
Yes, baby.
Dad.
Wake in the morning.
Dad. Wait, question. Joey told Dad and go to the store and get us stuff.
You want me to do my toes again?
And then
And then.
we're gonna clean up the house.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go on a bike ride and then fall asleep and then wake up.
That's a busy schedule, baby.
How about that? Yes?
No, I'm cooking. I gotta clean too, baby.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, let me do my chores and stuff. I'll let you know.
Okay. But can we do that?
Maybe.
See yes. Please.
Baby, I can't just say yes.
Please.
No.
You know how we feel when we wake
You know
up,
how we
guys.
do. If I can, I will.
Mhm.
Okay, it's okay.
I mean, Dad, you want to
I'm
get
a father
your
of
toes done?
7. I'm a father of 7.
You want to get your toes done by me?
Yeah,
But no, I don't want to do that.
big guy. Thank you. I appreciate it, NJ. Don't touch the computer, baby, because it's touchscreen. All right, drink your coffee.
Question about you.
Big guy.
Question, come.
Christian.
That is not mad at us, but he's still.
Here, I got bigger for you.
Yeah, Question.
Yeah, I got your coffee right here.
Question, I got my own coffee.
You want to say hi?
Hello, guys. I just woke up and I was crying because I was coughing a lot and I was sick.
The kids are homesick today, y'all. The kids are homesick.
Yeah, guys, because we had to stay home. It was kindergarten for the big kids.
Big
like
kids.
us. And I just went kindergarten last
You want a lot of
night.
bacon?
So I don't have to go later.
There's bacon for you. All right, there's bacon for you. All right. There you go, all the bacon. Let me get some eggs for you real quick. Hold on. That's your coffee right there, dude.
My coffee! Yeah, I have my own coffee too. I think I do. I love coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Good question. I want this one. I want a cushion get the big piece.
No, you guys are all getting, there's enough ball for you guys right there. Here, bring a chair over here.
This chair.
This chair over here.
This big chair.
Yes, you guys can eat. Right here. Right here.
Cushion go. I can give you some points. If you want. Me too. What's your dad?
Here, let me turn off my YouTube.
See you guys.
Let me turn on my YouTube. Hold on, baby.
See ya.
Let me turn on my YouTube. I'm gonna lose my YouTube channel and shit because of you guys, man. Oh shit, 6'7". Hey y'all, we'll be back on later on YouTube. You feel me? 6'7", 100%. 6'7". I'll be on in about an hour, y'all.